Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Um, let's just go straight to the technicals. Then I'm going to introduce some fundamentals to it. Like for today, we're expecting the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. So we're just going to see if it will influence the market. But technically, as you can see clearly, price has this the pound did some. They didn't really change anything. They still allow their policy in a relaxed fashion. In that way, not pound yen. In that way, it weakened the yen, but not weakening the yen in terms of their bonds and securities, but in terms of the currency. So the yen was their policy based on their Bank of Japan still left the policy the same, which was a relaxed fashion. Okay. Um, Kuroda, I'm not sure anyway, I believe that he has a way of doing things in order to favor the country in the long run. So technically, this impulsive move occurred during the Asian session and it created a buy sentiment. So what I was looking at is yesterday we got a very beautiful retracement phase on this buy leg. We're looking at this buy leg and I got a beautiful retracement phase which eventually dropped to hit the TP. So this is an area of concern which price is currently testing. Now most persons who use this order block and fair value gap and what have you would have already placed a buy order anticipating price to do what? Rally to retest the highs. Around this zone is the potential area for profit taking. Okay, anticipating price to rally. So on the other hand, what I'm looking at is if price comes above this level, I'm looking to do what? Take buys for price to go up. Okay, so this is just what I'm looking at. In this vein, when price comes above this level, yeah, stop loss just like you've seen TP somewhere here. But this level, which is 160.664 price levels, where I'm looking to take the overall TP. Someone would ask, why not this 1 hour resistance here? Yes, that is feasible or possible, but the probable part is that this is a 4 hour trade, not a 1 hour trade. So looking at it from the 4 hour perspective, this is where the TP should be. Okay, that doesn't mean that the 1 hour perspective may not play out, but for a trade of high probability, we'll have to leave it using the time frame which we are looking at the setup. I know this might look a little bit advanced, but it works. Okay, it gives consistent output. So that is for British pound, Japanese yen. For gold, gold made an eclipse yesterday in the sense whereby overall we're in buyer's territory on gold. Okay, it did this retracement phase. I took some sales, gave my 1 arrow, anticipated the buys, took the buys, gave another 1 arrow. So a total 2 arrow yesterday. So gold played beautifully. Now gold yesterday gave a 4 hour slash 1 hour setup. The 1 hour setup was a counter trend. The 4 hour setup was in the direction of the overall trend. So while we are looking for buys on the 4 hours, we are taking the counter trend sales on the 1 hour. So it's a kind of an eclipse whereby immediately the guy who started the 1 hour is bullishly breached, price does what? Rallied. So this is what's happened on gold. So gold has already hit the TP, anticipated take profit area. So what I'm looking at is to see if this bullish leg that was printed retraced would retest the high. If it fails to breach this resistance here. They will anticipate it to come down. In other words, we've entered a ranging market. But if it bullishly takes out this resistance, we'll be anticipating what? Further bullish leg. So this is what I'm looking at on gold. Okay. If you have any question, feel free to ask. I'm just trying to keep this very simple and sweet. The last but not the least is Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been performing really fine. One of the reasons I am really very skeptical about trading Bitcoin is because it is highly speculative. It most times doesn't go in line with the technicals. That's why you see people say buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip until your pocket, if it's not deep enough, you run out of cash. But the point here is this is where gold was and Bitcoin were anticipated to drop. Okay, it failed to drop and did what? Rolled over, made a rally. Now, as we're looking at it, Bitcoin is showing a clean what? Interest to go higher. Okay, it's showing a clean interest to go higher. So what we're looking for now is to gauge momentum. If this sellers retraces weak to show that the buyers are disinterested, to show that the sellers are disinterested, the buyers will resume their what? Buy leg. So with that being said, what I'm looking at is sweeter buys will occur above this level, which is 24,400 to 24,800. This level. Once price comes above this level, we'll be expecting what? Sweeter buys. So this is what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. Okay, if you have any question, like I said, feel free to ask. Okay, do well to subscribe, hit that notification button, comment, and like. Don't forget, this is from Phoenix Unique, Baraka Bashad.